Hey internet, today I'm going to show you where to get the unlock for Fables of Wisdom. It is the 4-star Rena Sita sword. So, as you can see, Fables of Wisdom. So, I wasn't sure myself, however, when I completed this mini quest, so Silver Moon Grove, when I completed it and I checked again, I somehow unlocked it. That's the only thing I've been doing for the past 3 days. So I think it makes sense because for this mini quest you gotta defeat like 5 different knights and you get these swords. And so when you first come here and you examine this pedestal, it will tell you the locations on where to get them. So you have to fight one over here, I believe. So one of them is already on the island. So all you have to do is make sure it's night. So turn your time to midnight. So there is lore behind it. So since the island's called Silver Moon Grove, you want to see the where's the moonlight? There we go. So you want to have the moon out, and then they will have a night down here. So I already defeated it, but he should spawn right here. And you defeat this knight. Okay, so as for the other 4, they are located in random spots. Well, not random, but they're like preset spots. So we'll just open the map and I'll show you. So right over here, that's one of them. I believe that one is greed. Another one, ignorance. You got vanity. I forget the names, but those are the locations. So 1, 2, 3, and then the last one is on the bridge. The bridge one is easy. It's hard to miss. These ones are somewhat hidden. So this one, if you teleport using your Abyss of Initiation and just run a little bit northeast, that's triggers a cutscene, so that one's hard to miss. This one's hidden, it's in the open, but it's a little bit difficult because it's somewhat on a cliff. So it's hard to miss, but there's no cutscene. You kind of just have to go from this teleport waypoint and jump off the cliff, and you will find it. So that's probably the hardest one. This one, you use this teleport waypoint and just run west, and then it'll be under the what do you call it, under the house. So under the balcony, I believe. I can just show you, to be honest. I'll show you the locations right now. So a picture is worth 1,000 words, as they say.
Wind guide me.
Alright. So, see that knight over there? That's appearing out of the red thing? So don't fight him, because that is the knight that you have to fight. But he doesn't spawn like that. In fact, when you actually come here, he doesn't spawn. You will see 3 treasure chests under this house, and when you touch the treasure chest, it will summon that knight. So when you do that, he will appear, and you fight him, defeat him, and then the challenge appears. So this challenge. So after you defeat him, you can restart and do the challenge again. Okay, next spot is this one. This one's actually really easy because as soon as you teleport here, and then you just go up. So I believe, okay, no, it's right over here. See those dead dogs? Or dead wolves rather? So the knight will just be here. There's a cutscene where he's killing the dogs because the wolves and dogs are attacking him. So spoilers a little bit, but that's the cutscene that you get. And then from there, so this one down south. Oh man, how did I miss that? Okay, 1 second guys. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a detour. Alright, cool. So your next destination is here. See that teddy bear? So see where they're trying to dig? That's where you need to get the sword. So the sword will just be down here where they're digging. Like right here. So all you have to do is defeat these teddy bears and then you'll get the sword. Easy as that, but it's like kind of open but kind of hidden as well. So there's no cutscene, nothing like that. There is like a quick message, it's like, what are these teddy bears doing? Maybe I should investigate or something like that. And yeah. And finally, the easiest one. So teleport to this waypoint. And then all you have to do is just go onto the middle of the bridge and you'll see two knights fighting. And then when you get closer, they stop fighting and they fight you, the common enemy. So yeah, so they'll be around here somewhere. I already beat them, but they will be fighting each other and they will fight you like tag team. And yeah, not fun, but it's tough, but you can beat them. I beat them with the Spectral Rover, so it's possible. Like, it's doable at least. And yeah, okay, cool. So once you collected their swords, so you defeat the knights, you come back here, you put the swords in the pedestals. So it's like the reverse Excalibur. You actually put the sword back in the stone. Although Excalibur may also be found in the lake. And why did I make that analogy? Well, when you put all 5 swords in the stone, you will be able to summon the...
Leave it to me.
This knight. So he respawns. So you gotta beat him again. So I don't want to fight you. So ideally you want to be changing the time to night. So anytime between midnight and 6 p.m. So as you can see, it's still 5 a.m. Sorry, did I say p.m.? I mean midnight and 6 a.m. So you defeat the... So once you put all the 5 swords in the correct pedestal, so 1, I'll just show you. So that's the first one. The next one. So this is number 2, number 3, as you can see. Alright. Number 4, right over here. And then number 5. Right over here. You walk on water. So you literally walk on water. As you can see, you don't sink into the water. You walk on water, walk into the middle, make sure it is at nighttime where you can see the moon. So the first time you're doing it, make sure it is at night. So make sure it's... They'll give you a prompt on what time you need to do, but I remember it's somewhere between midnight and 6 a.m. So as long as you can see the moon, and then you just walk on water, then the knight will come out of the water, kind of referencing like the Lady of the Lake. So I guess it's a double Excalibur reference, both the sword in the stone and the Lady of the Lake. In this case, it's a Knight of the Lake. You beat the knight, and then you get the recipe unlocked for Fables of Wisdom. So each of these is like a virtue, so you got to defeat the knights of... So what's the opposite of virtue? So sin? No. So it's like the 5 knights of... I forget what the biblical terms are, but just know that it's the virtues. So they are the knights of virtues that you got to defeat, and once you do, you will... And then the final 6 knight you just beat over there. And yeah, it's just your standard knight. They've like got a different color change, but yeah, they're not too strong. At least I don't remember. I mean, they're semi-strong. They're only level 87, so they're not like overly strong. Very doable. And once you do that, beat the final knight, you will unlock the recipe and you can craft the weapon. So a viewer asked, where do I get the materials? So far, the best place to mine the blue one is right over here. So I'll just teleport. I think I already mined today, but I can show you. So from here, it is literally down here. So it'll be right here.
Guide me.
So there's like 5 ores, I believe. So that's probably the best one I found. Most places are like 1 or 2. So, and they're kind of far away. This one's really close. So that's the blue material. What's it called? 1 second. What's it under? That's food materials. Nope, that's upgrade materials. Weapon materials. Okay. This, nope. Okay, I think it's this one. Probably. Fluorite. It is this one, I just can't find it. It's the blue material. That one, nope. Nope. Ah, this one, okay, couldn't see it. So, resonant calcite is the blue one that I was talking about. And fool's gold is the other one that you need for the other weapons. So, fool's gold, luckily, you can find it on this island right here. So, okay, cool. So, right over. So, somewhere on the night. Okay. Is it here? Ah, there it is. I knew it was near the night, but
Leave it to me.
Okay. So as you can see, fool's gold.
Hopefully this helps.
And you can mine it here. Okay. So that's a whole bunch of them. It's pretty hard to miss. All you have to do is just find the knight, but I'll add a, I guess, a pin. So it's just right over here. So it's in between this island and this island. So it's in between this little bit of water. Okay, so that's the final recipe for the Renacita weapon series. I know this one was a little bit long, but that explains how you get the final recipe, and it is a long quest. Well, it's not a long quest. It was long for me because there was no one to show me how to do it. So I had to figure it out, but I'm showing you how to do it the fastest way possible. Okay, and that will unlock Fables of Wisdom. And I've shown you where to get the resonant calcite along with the fool's gold. So those are both the materials required, and I've shown you where to farm them. Alright, like and subscribe, leave a comment if this was helpful. If you want to support me, become a member or drop a super thanks. Until next time, see ya.